Hello everyone, I did here with my Egbo. His name is Mr. Mukhtar Mohammed. You can check him up. He will teach you finance, how to manage your money. But on today's episode is just how to manage your money and real estate. So we won't talk some real matter. Yeah, everybody knows that the country is dealing with subsidy right now. And I know that you want to know how it affects the economy or how it affects the real estate industry. So, right here with me is Mr. Mukhtar, and he's going to share some light into how you can take advantage of the situation right now, the effect of the subsidy on real estate, when you should invest in real estate. Mr. Mukhtar.
A pleasure for me. I think the country is away with everybody talking about subsidy removal and
Yeah,
is there opportunity. People are just thinking of the hardship.
yeah.
In the short term, it's to everybody business wise, it will be hard, but in the
Mm,
long term, we are going to benefit. And then the good news is it's not time to keep your money, it's time to begin to look at investment that will give you returns. So inflation is high, with the removal of subsidy, inflation will go higher. So it's
mm,
time for you to begin to look at what can my money do for me? How can I invest my money?
mm,
Especially if you're talking about real estate. Yeah. You don't want your money just sit around. You want to invest your money, and then in real estate, you have a lot of product that you could also begin to take advantage of. I think
right.
Fumi knows most of those products, the housing
Yes.
product, they're building for renters, then build to sell, and
Yeah.
build to operate,
Yeah.
just to get a venue for meetings.
Yeah.
So in real estate is going to be a big boom because a lot of people now, very soon, we are going to stop having people going to work. They
Mm,
want to reduce costs. One of the first way they can reduce costs is also to begin to look for where to rent offices where they can, they can stay and
mm,
do their meetings. So
mm.
definitely they'll begin to look at where, if you build an office, I mean, you build a real estate, you have an office complex where people can come and meet maybe twice in a week. That's what the companies will be thinking of now going
That's a
forward
good
because
idea.
they're looking at reducing
Cost.
expenditure. They're looking at
Wow.
bringing down their costs, and with 10 of bringing down their costs, so that they can now begin to think of how they can now increase the salaries of their staff. So
Wow.
definitely real estate is going to be a place to we want to take care. We want to be, I mean, take opportunity of it to be part of it because it's going to be a big business going forward.
Wow. That's another idea of another way you can invest in real estate and profit from it on a long run, even on the short run, because
Yes, in short run, even in short term, long term, it all depends. But like I said, subsidy has opened up an opportunity. The trend line I want to take away from this is that it's time to make sure your money works for you instead of you just
mm,
looking at your money. And real estate is a very good investment.
the audience probably would like to know as well how they can manage their finances with real estate. Like, strike a balance because everybody knows that things are pretty much expensive right now, and a lot of people are thinking and considering, okay, what do I do? How do I go about this thing?
It depends on your goals. You see, everything in investment is all about your goal. What are you trying to achieve in the short term? What are you trying to achieve in the long term? Are you just going to real estate because you just want to cash in? Like that's the word using this is cash
Mm.
in or cash out. Or are you going to real estate because you want to build something for the future?
Mm.
So if you're looking at building something for the future, then you want to look at places that are not very developed.
Mm.
I think Fumi has some of those places that
Certainly.
you can look at it and begin to take advantage of those places, begin to buy them, and then in the near future those places become a hub.
Mm.
Some time ago, somebody was telling me, my mother-in-law was telling me at the time there was all in Surulere and nobody
Mm.
wants to go to
True.
Allen.
Mm.
Allen was bush. She said me Allen was bush,
Mm.
Anthony was bush.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, today, Allen is even better than
Is it
Surulere,
Shay? And Allen is even more pricier.
pricier than Surulere. So
Yes.
you need to begin to look at that as ways that you can take advantage. And one thing you must know is that also if you're a real estate trader or you're into real estate, you're into building because all of you are partner.
Yeah.
The government will be doing a lot of project on housing for all. I mean, if you look at the president's speech,
Mm.
on his speech, he's talking about giving people better welfare for
Mm.
Nigerian housing. When you talk about
Mm.
infrastructure, you also talk about housing. So they
Mm.
will be building units of houses all around the country. So I think that is where you can contact for me. Then they know where these things are located, and then you can take advantage of it. So
Wow.
in times like this, like I said, when you view what's your goal like, and then when you finish your goal, then you begin to set aside funds, either monthly, quarterly, depending on your real estate rate or what you all agree. And then that is if you are looking at real estate in the short term. But if in the long term, then you also still need to contact them and see what are the opportunities for us in the long term, either to build and sell or to build and operate. So there's a lot of an advantage when things like this happen.
And to even think that we have so many opportunities where you can pay on installments
Exactly. That's what I mean. That
makes
especially
life
if you are
easy.
looking at for the long term, you can
Yes.
begin to pay at installment,
Installments,
make
yes.
things life easy for
Yes.
you.
Yes. Well, thank you for watching today. Till I come your way again next time. Take care. God bless. I remain your girl, Fumilola Odegbami, your most reliable realtor.